final table of the $3.30 500 guaranteed tournament. Been playing a tournament session for probably 4 or 5 hours now. And I pretty much have to win this tournament in order to break even for this session. Rough session so far again, and the smallest buy-in, smallest guaranteed tournament that I played is the one that I final table. Of course, that's usually how it goes. And we are currently sitting number 6 of 9. We have one player tilt raising who is out to a commanding lead. And we have one player who is all in right now who is very short stacked. And we've got Killer Kev 127 pretty short stacked over there. Ooh, Baby Stack just doubled up. Been running the cash games as well, and I am up 53 cents in 5 hours and 29 minutes. Just gonna fold the ace 4 of spades right here. But I was down 6 buy-ins at one point during this cash session as well. I was not doing very good. It says my net one was down $623. That can't be right. But I was just running so bad in the cash games. Had aces, or I had kings run into aces twice in a row at the 100 NL. And I was in a $25 tournament that I rebought in, and it was on the bubble. I had ace king. Someone jammed, and the small blind called, and I rejammed for ace king with ace king and got called by pocket fours in the small blind. So it was pocket fours, ace jack against ace king, and the pocket fours wound up hitting a set and knocking out 2 players, and I tournament bubbled right before the cash. So that one definitely hurt too. That was the biggest tournament that I played today. Alright, so we have Queen Jack offsuit. Open raise from the hijack seat. Not a lot of info on this player. I'm just going to give it up. Getting in some cash games as well here on the side. I will be putting those on the stream here momentarily. When we start getting in some hands, alright, we got an all-in in the tournament. Killer Kev re-raises luck, no skill. Get a read on both these players right here. See what luck, no skill. Ooh, okay, we got jacks against queens. Queens take it down. Luck, no skill still has some chips left in his stack. We could fold the Jack 8 offsuit here to a jam from the cutoff. big hand right here with the 7 deuce. Click the auto fold there. Got 5 tables of 50-cent dollar cash games rolling right now too. Pretty loose action tonight on the tables. Been pretty good. I haven't done that well, but I'm liking the action. Alright, so we got ace queen suited and a jam from Luck No Skill. Going to just be calling here. If we get a rejam, I will be calling that as well. There's the rejam. Oh, man. Don't be ace king and don't be kings. What is that, 5s? Come on. Ace or queen. Ah! Why does this happen every time I start streaming? Is that twice in a row now that I've started to stream and gone out in 9th place as soon as I make the final table? Rejam with pocket 5s. Man. Alright. So that was the final table, you guys. That wound up working out really well. Let's play a couple cash games for a little bit here. Oh, man. I'm getting in those 3-way pots all day against little tiny pocket pairs like 4s and 5s and 6s, and they are just beating me every single time. But check that video out tomorrow. I'll have some good ones from the other tourney action that we had. I'll throw that hand in there that knocked me out on the bubble. A lot of interesting spots in the tourneys today. Alright, auto fold the 7-10 offsuit. Man, I'm still tilting from that tournament. Can't believe it. streaming for like 2 minutes, get knocked out of the tourney. 3 hands in. What was that? 4 hands in, something like that. So ridiculous. Alright, so this table we're looking at right here has pretty much all regulars except for No Cortos Permite from Medellin, Colombia. Oh, and Saucy T. But Saucy T has pretty good numbers over the couple hundred hands that we have on that player. Let's see what else we have on the other table. Yeah, pretty much regulars. This player who went all in right here, aces, seems to be a recreational player. There's No Cortos. Both in with ace queen. So No Cortos is double tabling at least. I don't see him on any of the other tables though. Folding the queen 10 offsuit. We also have Playing for Fun here on this table, who only has 14 hands in our database, so probably a recreational player there as well. Pretty loose numbers over those 14 hands, but not many judgments you can make over a sample size that small. Alright, got one more open. No Cortos just joined that one as well. We have aces on that table also. Right here. Pretty loose numbers there. And we have pocket aces. Going to open raise to 3.5. We know that we have some loose players here with the 40 VPIP from aces, 44 for Playing for Fun. There's that 40 VPIP. Very wide range being played. We will take that into consideration. Very low bet percentages too, but calls pretty loosely, tightening up as the hand goes on. $5.25 is going to be the bet here with a low board. We have the backdoor, nut flush draw, And we take that one down right there. Probably could have bet that one a little bit smaller up against a smaller stack. Jack 9 suited in the small blind here, but we do have an open raise from under the gun +1 to 2x. Just going to drop the Jack 9 there. Deuce 3. Click auto fold on that one as well. Welcome to everyone who is watching. If you missed the first couple minutes, you missed the final table because that's all that happened. It lasted only a couple minutes. Took 9th place. Was knocked out about 4 hands in. Went in with ace queen suited. We had 2 players go in as well with 6s and 5s. The 5s wound up taking it down, knocking us out. And now we're playing some cash games. Looking at ace jack in the cutoff. Open raise to 3x. Taking that one down pre-flop. Little ace 5 suited in the cutoff here on this table. Playing for fun is a recreational player from what we can tell so far on this player's numbers. I'm just going to make a call here. Hopefully we can get a call from aces as well. That plays a pretty wide range and has pretty fishy numbers over the small sample we have on them as well. So I don't mind playing the ace 5 suited in position against both of these players. Although that flop does not play very well for our hand. And neither does that bet. Adding the rest of the tables in here. We haven't sat down on this one quite yet, but getting it up there. Little ace jack suited in the small blind. Looks like this table is pretty close to breaking up, though. Little 4x raise. We're both pretty deep stacked here. And take it down pre-flop. Pocket jacks now. Not under the gun. We are middle position. One player sitting out. Standard 3x raise. And we see a flop. 10 high rainbow. Pretty low fold percentage on flop. 389 is the bet, a little bit less than 2/3 of the pot. And we get check raised. And we do not have much info on this player at all. Only 22 hands, recreational player. 9-10 is possible, but I think that's the only hand in his range. Obviously, there's pocket deuces, pocket nines, maybe pocket tens, but I think there's a lot of hands that he would be raising here with, like any 10, maybe some straight draws. I don't know how this player plays. We do know he's played pretty aggressive so far. That deuce definitely helps us out. That puts us ahead of the 10-9. Now we're really only losing to pocket nines, pocket tens, or if they slow played something like kings, aces, queens. I don't know if they have that in their game, though. $100 bet here. I'm just going to call. Queen Jack got there, but I doubt that is in his hand because we have the jacks, which are blocker cards to the Queen Jack. You think 10 deuce in his range? 9 deuce? No way. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Pocket kings, huh? Slow played it. Didn't 3-bet it. Oh, man. Ouch. Did not see that coming. I guess I did say that he could have slow played the pocket kings, but wow. Boca Raton joined ACR yesterday. Brand new to ACR, welcome. You're welcome for that hand. Just doubled him up. Got a little ace king. Pretty poor flop for us. Going to continuation bet though. $5.75 is the bet, and we get a call. And this player has increasingly higher fold percentages, so I think this is a good spot where we can bet it down the whole way. And if we do hit a hand great, but if not, we can maybe get a lot of folds throughout. So I'm bet 13 here on the turn. And we get jammed. And from this very tight player, that is going to be a very strong hand. Very, very low aggression frequency. My guess is a set of fives, maybe a set of threes. Either way we look at it, a four is probably our only out here with ace king. Good bet. Remember that play for fun player that we just got in that hand with? Who was sitting right there? Was sitting right over there. He's not there anymore, though. Little hit and run action. He's like, oh, I don't mind this America's Card Room. Been pretty good to me so far. 22 hands and I already made over $100. Oops. Resize all these tables. All right. Good. Oh, man. What a rough stream. Down $135. And a ninth place on the final table. Poor performance. And I am just going to play around to the blinds and call it a night. Gonna finish up editing a video, get that out, make a video tomorrow of my tournament play and cash game play from tonight that didn't make the stream. What a roller coaster evening. I think what's the account at right now? About 2,800. Means I'm down like $250. Get a little pocket queens action. Going to be putting in a 3-bet, make it $10 to go. And taking that one down pre-flop. Just looking over at the what the current live stream is, and I'm getting crushed again, man. I hate watching that again, especially after you lose a couple hands. I guess it's the opposite when you win it, when you're at the final table taking it down. I swear we'll get one of those one of these days. I'll stream winning a final table, maybe winning some big pots too. That seems to never happen. Ace queen in the cutoff. Open raise to 3x. We get called by the big blind, who is aces type player. Just gonna check back here with that flop. Check back the turn as well. And going to call a river here if it gets bet. Unless it's a ridiculous bet. Oh, yeah. Calling. Oh, man. Ah! We have ace king in the hijack seat over here. Open raise to 3x. We get called by the button. And 3-bet. That is a large 3-bet. Pretty loose 3-bet numbers over there too. Just going to call here with the ace king, see if we can't get another player along. I have a feeling the player on the button who plays 27% VPIP would have been a good one to get along. Recreational player, but we don't. See a flop of queen high. I'm going to be calling here with the ace king. Or betting. Wow, makes a fold. Totally pot committed there. Somehow makes a fold. That was crazy. Let's get some hands going. Only a few more hands before the blinds come to us, and we will be sitting out and calling it an evening. Head down to the video description for links to America's Card Room, where I do all of my poker playing. Make sure you guys subscribe on the YouTube channel and follow on Twitch to stay up to date with all the poker action. And check out the video series I am doing on YouTube, where I made a $50 deposit and am attempting to turn it into $100,000. I am currently at a little bit less than $3,000, about 4 months into it. Not a bad return so far, and moving up in the limits relatively quickly. Just started doing this streaming thing, learning as I go, but having fun. So if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure you let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave those in the comments section below as well. Love to hear what you guys think about the videos, what you guys think about my plays. I like just talking poker with you guys. I'm really enjoying it and putting these videos together. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you head over to the channel page and click on that little gear icon, you can turn on your notifications on YouTube as well, so that you get notified when I do go live and when I start streaming. You'll get a little pop-up on your phone if you have the YouTube app. I'm not really sure if there are any other notifications you get. You might get an email notification as well, but I do know that it pops up on your phone if you have the YouTube app. And when I produce new videos and put those up on YouTube, you should get a notification too. Looking forward to see what you guys say about my cash game play with that pocket jacks hand. I think I may have made a mistake. I was just thinking about that and how I could have played that one differently. Just didn't have much info on that player. Knew he was recreational or new to the site. And a lot of players like that like to slow play aces or kings when they get them. That time it worked out pretty well for him. Alright, this is going to be the last hand, you guys. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe, like the video, leave your comments. We'll be back soon with a new video. Sign up for America's Card Room and come play with me out on the virtual felt.